Hello, everyone. Welcome to my classroom. I'm Neetu Ann Thomas, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Civil Engineering, SNIT Adur. I'm teaching Professional Communication, HUN 102 for first year S2 KTU BTech students. So, today we're going to learn about modern day research and study. Study skills are the skills you need to enable you to study and learn efficiently. They are an important set of transferable life skills. So, there are some key points about study skills. Firstly, you will develop your own personal approach to study and learning. Develop your own personal approach to study. So that's the first point. That is, you will develop your method of studying, the way you study. That ability you will create. Secondly, study skills are not subject specific. Thirdly, you need to practice and develop your study skills. Practice and develop your study skills. Fourthly, these are not just for students. So, people of any age group can adopt this strategy. So, now I'll tell you some examples of study skills. First one, for example, time management. That is something which everybody from the younger age till the level you're working will undergo. So, time management. You should organize the time you spent studying in order to meet the coursework deadlines and revise thoroughly for exams. So, if a person or a student is not keeping the time properly or do not have a proper time management for studies, that can adversely affect him or her during exams. So time management is one of the important factor. Secondly, it is teamwork. So a lot of your studies will involve working as a member of a group, right? If you don't study in a group, you will not be able to remember some things in exam. So some people insist on doing group study. So that is a team effort, right? It's a teamwork. So that is another example of study skills. Another example I can see is critical thinking. What is critical thinking? You will need to reflect on what you're learning to analyze and synthesize ideas and be creative. So, that is critical thinking. So, that is another example. Fourthly, studying independently. So at universities, you'll have to make your own decisions about how, what you will study, etc. So it's not like in schools where the teachers will push you to study, give you important questions. No, that is never possible when you graduate to a higher level. So you should know what is independent studying and should practice independent studying also. So that is another examples of study skills. Now we learn in detail about modern day research and study. Firstly, we learn about search engines. So what are search engines? Have you heard about search engine? It is nothing but Google, Bing, Yahoo, and MSN search. So we know all these words are very familiar to us, right? So Google, Bing, Yahoo, and MSN search are some examples of search engines. Google is the most used search engine worldwide with a 92% market share in mid 2019. So these are collectively called as search engines. So now we'll go in detail about search engine. A web search engine or an internet search engine is a software system that is designed to carry out web search, which means to search World Wide Web in a systematic way for particular information specified in a textual web search query. So the search results are generally presented in a line of results, often referred to as a search engine result pages, SERPs. The information may be a mix of links to web pages, images, videos, infographics, articles, research papers, and other types of files. So how the search engine works, that is what we are dealing with next. Working. So, firstly, it does crawling. So, what is crawling? So, search engines like Google have their own crawlers, small bots that scan websites in the World Wide Web. These little bots scan all sections, folders, subpages, contents, everything they can find on a website. So crawling is based on finding hypertext links that refer to other websites. By parsing these links, the bots are able to recursively find new sources to crawl. That's all for the day. In our next lecture, we'll be dealing with other working steps of search engines. Thank you. Have a great day.